Hello, beautiful people. I mean, it's a little different when I have like, oh, I have no fucking spray. Or my, I have oil. I have oil. Green rice, I don't fucking want green rice. I'd like this song. Good morning, fam. Good morning. Ah. Yeah. We can have a bagel. Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. No world. Buenos dias. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Grand Rising. That's right. I must make difference in life. I got that. Because I've been eating. I've been eating too much different food at times. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hey bro, Wendia, what's up? From Bangladesh, you inspired a lot. What's up, King? Bro, get these push-ups in with me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Grand Rising. Yeah, we got some burpees in there. We did 125 this morning. We served, brother. Another day, another opportunity. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Get that. Get the word in there. Get some fitness in there, and just remember, we're always gonna be tempted all day long. All day long, we're being tempted to do less of what we could be, and so we have to just be careful with that. Nice day in chat. Amen. Hell yeah, bro. We're gonna have a good day. Oh, my spine. I love Dragon Ball Z, bro. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. Grand Rising. I think every boy was a big fan. They was a big fan. One of my favorite ones, probably. Grand Rising. Yeah, brother. I mean, just every day, bro. You know what I tell myself, bro? Every day I will prepare. One day my opportunity will come. When I'm ready to quit alcohol. Bro, because alcohol was never so... Bro, because it just never lets you get ahead. Alcohol doesn't let you get ahead, bro. It's always one step forward, two steps back. One step forward, two steps back. The next day you're hungover. Okay, whenever alcohol also leads to doing other drugs, bro. When you're doing alcohol, there's times where it just led me to fucking doing some coke. And I'm like, Also, like, it led me to fucking texting the wrong people. I drove drunk one time. You might get sometimes into altercations with people. You know? Like, it just never led to anything good. I had fun with it, don't get me wrong, but I did some stupid ass shit too every time I fucking drank. I'm like, goddamn. Because alcohol just makes you feel like, alright, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. No, you know, like, so I said, fuck it, dude. And part of my job, dude, you know, part of my job is just being part of my job is being a good leader, you know? I'm 31. You feel me? Part of my job is being a good leader. And like, how can I be a great leader if I'm still drinking? I can still stay in shape, but that doesn't mean anything. You know, being a leader means more than just being in shape. Yes, being in shape is one thing. It shows discipline. But like, there's always a next level. And whatever you want in life is always behind more sacrifice. Right? Whatever you want in life, the next thing that you want in life is always behind more sacrifice and more discipline. Take pride in that. Like, that's what I would say. I would say that. Take pride in that. You know, Tony says I'm going to quit alcohol and just trying to. Yeah, bro, do it though. Start. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Did you drink this weekend though? Did you drink yesterday? Did you drink Saturday? Did you drink Friday? When did you drink? When's the last time you drank? Hello. Hello. How are you? Grand Rising. Grand Rising. I do my best. just like helping people, bro. Weekend, but I'm sick of the setbacks. Nothing comes to me. Yeah, 100. I figured, bro. Yeah. There's always a setback, bro. But you're sick of it now, bro. You're sick of it because you're hungover now. You probably don't feel good. You feel me? But it's like come Thursday, come Friday, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have another drink because you feel me? Like, you want to quit after. How many times have you said you're gonna quit and you've never quit? I use cannabis every day. It determined my progression. As soon as I stopped, I flourished. Of course, brother, 100%. I used to smoke every single day too. It's easy. Smoking's easy. Yeah, smoking just makes you just chill. Smoking's like, you know, like I can still make progress smoking, but again, your next level will always require more discipline. Your next level will always require more discipline. Next level will always require more discipline. Anything in your life. What up, Santa? Look at this key right there. Fuck. I like this song. Flourish, brother. We'll take on that whiteboard. Yeah. Go up and show up. Bro, sometimes, bro, you want to just fucking fight shit. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. I'm just talking what's my excuse. Yeah, I smoke weed while doing cardio. Yeah, fuck that. Hello, wait, what? Hello, Jay. Grand Rising, everybody. Yeah, let me check my phone. Fuck. Give me this shit. Grand Rising, everybody. I need to charge my phone. Yeah, we just didn't do it for me anymore, bro. They just didn't. It was a constant, like, smoke, and then you think about all your shit, you get a little paranoid at times. It didn't used to hit like I used to. I smoked when I was like 16, 17, 18, and those high days were different days. You just hung out with your people. You had less responsibility. Clap! Clap, clap! Hello, little one. Hello. Hello, little one. How do you do? The little one. 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 What's in the pan? What's in the fucking box? What's in the box? I don't know. Eggs. $2. I'll tell you, but you can't tell anybody else. There's 207 grams of egg whites, 4 whole eggs. But you can't tell anybody else. Alright, we're gonna eat cream of rice and we're gonna eat a bagel. I low-key want a bagel, dude. I low-key want a bagel. I get it, cream of rice just fucking filled me up too much this day. A bagel it is. Does anyone, the girl I'm seeing speaks Portuguese. I'm about to bid for 3 days before I start my cut. Dumb. I need to get on your level, my bro. Listen, go join my community. Go join the Doberman's Den. I just got done teaching a class, a burpees class. That's why I'm hyped up. I've been up since like 2:45. Yeah, I've been up early today. I wasn't really that tired. I wasn't really that like sleepy. So I woke up. I said, just get the fuck up. Power play or some power move on. Is this some type? No, not really. I gotta learn Portuguese. Grand Rising. Oh, this fucking helps my spine. How many hours of sleep do you need a night? It all depends. Really. But try to get at least 6 to 7. Blondes or brunette? My girl's blondes. Bro, don't even get me started with that, bro. I've had fucking black-haired girls, brunettes. Very few blondes. Mainly dark-haired girls I've had in my life. I don't know why. But it's okay. Preference. It's all preference, right? Grand Rising. We're gonna have some coffee? Yeah. Everyone, thanks. Of course, bro. User, what's your name, bro? If I'm your inspiration, what's your name? Dark hair girls are usually based and not crazy. I don't think it depends on the hair. I don't think, brother. It's not based on the hair, bro. Question: how do you mask in public without getting caught? You don't, bro. Augustin is my name. What do you do, Augustin? Nice to meet you, buddy. How old are you? How old are you? What do I inspire you to do? Right? That's the most important thing. What do I inspire you to do? Hello, I'm 48. Oh, that's amazing, brother. Do I inspire you to be more disciplined, more consistent, get closer to God? Which one is it, buddy? Buddy, pal. I'm proud of you. If no one tells you they're proud of you, fuck them. I'm proud of you. Closer to God as well. I'm proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you, brother. Take pride in being sober. Take pride. I take pride in being sober. You want to drink? No. You want to smoke? No. You want some drug? No. Did I used to do drugs? Yes. Yes. Did I used to drink? Yes. Did I used to sleep around? Yes. I stopped. Need more words. You know what? Cement, you need Jesus. I don't know if I like when people say need Jesus. I'm like, Jesus is already in you, bro. Jesus is already in thine. Jesus is already in thine. Jesus. Man, people are mean. Yeah, but it's okay. You know, that's how people are. What's up, Paul? Yeah, 100%. Hurt people. Welcome to life, buddy. But if you have to have a better understanding of it. And when you do, you can move forward in life. And you can still promote, you can still showcase what you want to do. It shouldn't stop you. That's what we must understand, right? People are going to be mean regardless. I do basketball workouts and then I feel weak. How's your nutrition? I mean, I'm just here for the gang bang. Deal with jealous people. Real question. Well, let me ask you a question. What do jealous people do? People are mean and jealous. How do I deal with jealous people? I don't think they're jealous. They're just envious, right? How much is rent for one bedroom in your city? If you don't mind me asking. For one bedroom, I don't know. I have a 2-bedroom. It's about $1,600 for a 2-bedroom. 13 days sober. I'm proud of you, my brother. Proud of you. What can I give people? There's milestones. If you do 30 days sober, I'll give you fucking... You're gonna have my fucking eggs. Yeah, happy Monday. Should I eat before I work out? You don't have to. I don't. Looks good on you. What's up, my brother? How you doing? How much? Yeah. Anyone that was mean in my life just gave me a rocket fuel. Remember, there's 2 emotions that you will invoke in people whenever you're moving ahead in life. Okay? Whenever you're moving ahead in life, there's 2 emotions that you invoke in people. You'll either inspire them or you'll make them feel insecure. Like if you see someone with a good body, like fuck, dude, like I want to get shredded. I want to get jacked. I want to get in better shape. You're inspiring them. If they're like, fuck this guy's taking steroids, he's probably doing this, you're making them feel insecure. Only two emotions. You might be doing better financially, whatever it might be, you know? What's up, brother? Gym rat 66187. How often would you practice the area? I would never, I don't practice them anymore. Is that cheese? No, I just don't overcook them. My girl's leaving me. Eggs. Eggs. Huevos. Huevos. What up, New Zealand? Okay, did you? No, you did the wrong name. How wonderful to see you. See much love. God bless you. South Texas. Nice, brother. God bless you too. God bless you, brother. Yeah, I'm a little early today. And we have a bagel. I'm not gonna toast it. I actually like it non-toasted. Yeah. Cause they're a pussies now. Get this in. I'm gonna eat this bajel. That's hot. Damn, that's fucking hot as shit, dude. Oreos and cheese dip. Next is Mars wrapped in brio. Bro, Dennis, bro, thank you for setting the example of what not to be in life. It's Noah Doodoo. Noah Doodoo, thanks for being a long time watcher, brother. I've never seen you in here, but thank you. Noah Doodoo. That's actually hilarious. Noah Doodoo. Who would have thought was a fan of mine? That's hilarious. Thank you, my brother. Don't be a 70s show stoner with the moment. Yeah, exactly. The 70s show was a good show, though. I like the 70s show. All right, I'm going to take this stuff to bike. The bike. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall be right back. Let's go coffee. What in tarnish? Why not carry everything at once? Fuck doing 2 trips. He's my favorite plumber. That's fucking hilarious. I guess don't do shrooms. Give them to me. You're my favorite. I'm going to do you favorite. Or wait, lifting. I have hybrid. Best both. I do both. I lift and I do. I don't do calisthenics. I don't call it calisthenics. Push-ups and pull-ups. I don't call those calisthenics. I just call those push-ups and pull-ups. Like that's the thing, buddy, old pal. Oh fuck! I need all these. What's up, dude? I hit pretty hard in the gym yesterday, so I'm slow moving. Well. Why do you speak to yourself that way, brother? Oh, fuck. I guess we're just going to have fucking coffee. Coffee. Yeah, bro. That's good, bro. I mean, I hit you on that one, bro. I hit legs the other day, and my fucking shit's fucked up. Like, my legs are sore as a motherfucker. Ta-da-da. Ta-da. Oh, no. Fuck me. Whatever, dude. We'll make it work. That's the thing about life, bro. When you make work whatever you want to work. You want that relationship to work, you'll make it work. Even if it means walking away from it. No, I gotta stop walking away from relationships. I shall walk into them now, moving forward. Yeah! How are we doing today? We're doing phenomenal. Oh, fuck. We have this here, move this here, move this there. Move this there. Give this here. We find a way to make it work. Why? Because God is good. Yes. Good. You good, Alex? I'm fucking great, dog. What are you talking about? I am phenomenal. Huh. Dennis is a menace. Guys, Dennis is a menace. There we go. Come here. Okay, beautiful. Okay, God, this is so fucking strange. I need to get me one of those adapters. I have like 5 of them. Beautiful, beautiful, perfect. Good, good. Hello. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Cherokee. Grand Cherokee. We find a way to make it work because that's what winners do. 100%, my brother. Don't hog them all, pass them out. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. I like her, she's cool. Okay. Yeah, someone trying to stream that, but it's okay. Goddamn, man's got fucking mouth. Grand Rising. Yeah, we'll jump into a lesson. Good morning. We're gonna get some breakfast and we're gonna learn today. I'm gonna teach you how to get your life together. Dora the Destroyer. Hello, Dora the Destroyer. Am I Latino? Yes. Soy colombiano y salvadoreño. Change it. I love this song. Listen to this song. This song gives some really good advice. It's called Change It. Latinos are crazy, bro. Just be careful. Latinos are crazy. Are they? Yeah. Am I crazy? Fuck. Yeah, I'm crazy. Cocoa bananas. Whoa! Jess, thank you so much for being a consistent watcher. Long-time watcher. Jess, but you never said hi. If you're watching me, change it.
If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. They will be waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing. Life is simple. If you don't like something, change it.
He's on the couch.
If you don't like your job, quit. If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV. Life is simple.
Latinas just love really hard. Latinas love really, really hard.
Waiting for you when you start doing things you love. Stop overanalyzing.
Yeah.
Life is simple.
And Latinos, we're just intense. At least I can speak for myself. I'm a silent watcher. I can tell. TikTok's like, yo, let me remind you of this girl. She keeps watching you. She just won't say shit. I'm like, huh? Thank you, TikTok. Hello, Jess. But you know what it is? But there's a difference. You know, there's a difference between toxic and just intense. I think, what's for lunch, Alex? Santa, what do you think? Some chicken. I'm getting back to my ship. I've been off my game for a little bit when it comes to nutrition, but I'm getting back on it.
If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like your job, If you don't have enough time, stop watching TV.
You know, but I like them. He's been busy. I'm trying to get out of here. I never Latino again, bro. I'm into Asians now. Last guy I dated was Latino, bro. He got violent. Yeah, okay, that's kind of fucked up, you know. But I think that's Asians. Asians, that's funny. You're doing great, sweetie. Thank you, Maya. I'm into Asians now. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Actually cracks me up. Look, like a man putting his hands on a woman is the fucking worst thing ever. Like, that's ridiculous to me. Like, I remember I was dating this redhead. Tall redhead. Let's see if I can find one. And she was cool. Her name was Gretchen. And I remember, that was back in 2020, had to be 2022. 22 or 23? 22 or 23? No, 22 for sure. 22 for sure. I was a menace. Alex fucking in 2022 was a menace. Went for a living around. I got to sell 3 more cars before the end of the month. The grind. Let's go, Nick. You got this. She didn't beat me up. Jesus Christ. The redheads are interesting. She was tall. Okay. I remember we went to New York together. Yeah, we took a plane. We went to New York together, right? Yeah, actually here. Yeah, we went to New York together. All right? Because we went to go see this festival. We were gonna go see Charlotte DeWitt, which is my favorite DJ. I remember, yeah. Come on, I gotta show. Yeah, she was tall. I'll show. Yeah, I'll never forget. She was a tall girl. Yeah, she was a tall girl. Yeah, we were in New York. This is her. Yeah, we were in New York. We found this fucking snake. That's me. I had only 3 tattoos, I think. Yeah. Brooklyn. No beard. Yeah, we went to this festival. And all right, I remember one time. All right, let me see if I can find I know exactly the day not exactly the day, but we were. I stopped talking to her there. I was talking to Griffin as well. That's when I found Griffin. New York City too. Moved out from Cali. Yeah. Yeah, of course she's pretty, bro. What the fuck do you expect, bro? Look at me. Anyways, I remember we were at this game, this Gators game. We were watching it. Where the fuck is that? We were watching this Gators game. It had to be on a Sunday. Oh, this is when I got my neck blasted. I was getting my neck blasted. Most painful tattoo. Most painful fucking tattoo I've ever gotten. Most painful tattoo I've ever gotten was the back of my neck. Most painful fucking tattoo. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is us. Right? Me, my boy Chris, and her. I'll never forget that fucking day. Yeah. I'll never forget that fucking day. We're just chilling, just a bunch of us. We're leaving. We're leaving. She's taller than you? Yeah, fuck yeah. She was like 5'10". Iron for the week, yeah. She was 5'10". I'm 5'7". Yeah. She's 5'9" or 5'10". One of them. Yeah. No, they're not. But she's like, look at this stud. I'm like, hey. Anyways. The girl I'm with now, she's like 5'2". Yeah. The girl I'm with now, she's Brazilian. She's like 5'2". So. Yeah, she's super short. Jesus. Nasser, is there a burpee contest today? There was one at 6 a.m. Brazil is hot, Alex. Fuck yeah. She's gorgeous. She's stunning. Like, drop dead. Drop dead. I was with her a couple days ago. I'll show you too. Yeah, she has these beautiful green eyes. Beautiful green eyes. Do. I was with her the other day. This is her. Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, super gorgeous. I was doing burpees at her house. The Brazilian flag in the background. So, no. Back to the redhead. So, we're walking out. I got a couple drinks in me. I got at least like 3 Coronas in me. This is back in 2022. This is when I would drink. I had a couple Coronas in me. We're vibing. And we're walking. I forgot where we're walking to. And she had a couple drinks in her. And I remember we were just saying something. And she said something. And I said, no, it must have been your other boyfriend. Joking. Like, we shooting the shit. Like, oh, it must have been your other boyfriend. Like, just joking. This girl smacks me in the back of my head. What up, Ronnie? And I look at this girl. And she looks at me. She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh, no way. I'm like, you're good. You're good. Immediately, that was enough. I'm like, no way. All right? No way. No. A girl does not lay her hands on me. No way. Nuh-uh. No. I don't know who you think I am. Why everyone thought she was Puerto Rican, so beautiful, curly hair and green eyes. Beautiful. Green eyes are beautiful. And yeah, I never talked to her again after that night. I said, no. It doesn't work. No, I'm never going to. If a girl lays her hands on me, forget about it. No. Not into that. That aggressiveness? No, I am. What's up, Bubba? I don't even want this. Yeah, so that was the end of that relationship. So, be soft and soft. Yeah, but you know what? I don't even say I deserve it, but like, yeah, Hawaii loves you. I like Hawaii. Never been there. But anyways, but yeah, man. But I wasn't that good of a guy either. I was actually that was probably my most terrible era. I would say my most terrible era. I was just a massive player back then too, and it was just like, I mean, I've had many terrible eras. I've broken many hearts, and I've paid a lot of karmic debt. Guys, listen, the worst karmic debt you want to pay is a broken heart. I'm funding. You can go fund yourself, buddy. You know? What the fuck is Aya? We'll learn about macros today. I'll teach you guys about macros, training, nutrition. Yeah. You can remember Maya? No, Maya. No. No. The last thing you want to do is break someone's heart. You break someone's heart, yeah. Like, same here. I was drinking. My brother came home from work, started hitting me because he didn't want me drinking, but I was like scary, like he chased me out of my parents' house with no shoes, no phone. God damn, girl. Fuck. Michael, I've never dated anyone. Why haven't you dated anyone, Michael? I'm 40. Get out of here. I don't believe you. Say you swear on your mom's life. Motherfucker, there's no reason they lay your hands on a girl. No way, dude. Get out of here. No. I'm serious deal breaker on the spot. Fuck yeah, it's not even, that's not fucking 100%. Yeah, relationships are not easy, especially nowadays. I think nowadays relationships are even much harder. Cook Yahoo, bro. Who pissed you off this morning? Was it that you woke up, you looked yourself in the mirror, you got on YouTube, you saw this handsome man and said, you know what? Fuck this man's tattoos. He's too good looking. I appreciate the compliment, buddy. He's connecting with people. I may be on the spectrum. Motherfucker, I'm on the spectrum. Puts hands on me and my parents don't even do that. Fuck that. What the fuck with these men putting hands on women? Shouldn't hit dudes. Either equal rights, equal fights. Yeah, so I ran him over with my car. Wow, you ran him over with the car. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Maya. You want me to break your heart? You're crazy. You know? You're like, break my heart, Alex. I ran over the last guy. I ran over the last guy that did me wrong. Yeah. I remember that. There's no, he's definitely... What's my nose have to do with anything, bro? Someone do a good job of pushing your buttons. No, but it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. A woman does not compare to a man. A woman does not compare to a man. No matter how much of a woman she pushes your buttons, it just shows a lot of weakness of you as a man than if you can't control your emotions around a woman. Did I get bit by a fucking mosquito? Right? He shouldn't put his hands on me. Yeah, 100%. Word. Little, I can't believe it's even I can't believe it's even a fucking argument or even thought. Like, I just think that guys that fucking hit women just you know, I stay away from the shit like that. That's why I'm gay. Well, I have nothing against gays. I have a gay brother, and I love him. Don't. Protect ladies, yeah. No child support. Children are great, bro. Children are great. I do have a twin brother. Your brother is your alter ego. He's smart, man. He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy. He's a good-looking guy. He's my twin. What do you expect? Good looking. Who's the artist? Charlotte DeWitt. Charlotte DeWitt. Amber Taco. What are you? Are you Asian? Amber? Are you white? Caucasian. Charlotte DeWitt. Charlotte DeWitt, Ultra Miami 2019. Jess, good morning. We're gonna learn. I'm gonna get on the whiteboard and we're gonna talk. I love her. She's my favorite artist. Grand Rising. We got 7 minutes and then we're gonna learn. Salvadorian? I'm fucking Salvadorian too! Fuck you. I love your name, bro. Fuck you. I love it. My dad's from El Salvador. And my mom's from Colombia. Travel the world! Born and raised in Salvador, but I never visited. I live on my LA. LA? I've been to LA. I drove to LA. I'm white passing though enough. I'm white passing, that's hilarious. My mom was born and I never visited. Yeah, I've never been to El Salvador. My dad wants me to go so bad. He's like, you need to come to El Salvador. One of these days. Yeah. We're just stacking these wins. I'll read a little bit about that, about what I learned today. It was a beautiful quote. All right, I'll be right back. I fucking love red. Red is my favorite color. You like red? I like red. Why do you speak that way? Because I want to, bitch. Fuck you. Totally. Live on the spectrum. Well, I know it's the same with mom's side. But I'm scared to go looking. Don't be fucking scared. Be scared of not living your life, Amber. Be scared of not finding the love of your life. I need a napkin. Why the fuck is this going down? Good roar every now and then. Amber, I'll give you a good roar. Which is already yes. Scorpio. I just described it. How the fuck do you know of a Scorpio? How'd you know? I was supposed to have Leo. I am a Scorpio. I'm a Taurus. Fucking Tauruses. Tauruses have ruined my life. No. Tauruses are either good or bad. I've dated Tauruses. I've had Tauruses in my life. I've had best friends that were Tauruses. I've dated girls who were Tauruses. Tauruses seem to keep popping up in my life a lot. I don't know why. Maybe it's the loyalty. Maybe it's the I don't know what it is. Coming back before I know. Oh, jeez. Techno is sometimes weird. Sometimes. Scorpio. Techno can sometimes because I'm like listening to this. I'm like, I wonder what people think about it sometimes. I'm like, is this just beatbox music? No, I swear. You have to get in the flow of things. Better as friends more than being in a relationship, especially if you're a May Taurus, but I'm an April Taurus, we're more chill. One of my best friend, she's in April. May, my buddy, one of my best friend, he's a Taurus, he's crazy. He's crazy! Crazy Cocoa Bananas. But I love him. He's one of my best friends. I love Libras. I had a really good friend. He was a Libra, but he's a pussy. Fuck him. No, I forgive him. I must forgive him. Who the fuck is Joyful Lone? Are we ready to learn? Rachel. Okay. Let me, okay. My sister is a May Taurus. She crazy. Her boyfriend do it, but oh, this guy bad flip. All right, so let me give you. You're not gonna see. Everything's gonna be backwards on the whiteboard because I have to turn you guys around, but I can't see the chat. So you guys let me know if you want me to turn you around or are you okay with me just explaining it? Okay. But let me just give you a recap. You guys are new here. You guys don't know me and what I do and who I am, right? So my name is Alex, okay? I've been a coach, right, / trainer for 12 years. All right, so I've been coaching people since I was 19 years old, all right? I'm 31. I'm Alex. I'm 31 years old. I live in Florida. Florida, baby! I live in Florida. I've been a coach trainer for 12 years. I've been working out. I've been working out for 19 years. All right, for those that don't know, I've been working out for 19 years, okay? It looks inverted. Yeah, do a backflip. Amber, get out of here. But yeah, you can add me. If you're on YouTube, you're following me, you can add me on TikTok, The Alex Duenas, or you can add me on Instagram, The Alex Duenas. Yeah, Florida. Okay, Florida. I'm from Florida. Okay, born and raised in Florida. Working out for 19 years. Been training people for 12 years. What else? Twin brother. College dropout. Okay. College dropout. Shout out to all my college dropout people. Do you masturbate? Not anymore. I used to. How do you track calories? Use an app called MyFitnessPal. But I would track macros instead of calories. Okay. So, right, 19 years college dropout. I'm a business owner, right? I run a business for the past 6 years. Okay. I used to have a gym called Lion's Den. Right. I used to have a gym called the Lion's Den. I opened up my gym when I was 25 years old. Okay? I like training people. I love coaching people. I have a passion for helping people. I hated college, right? I feel like college is such a cult mentality. Fuck college, right? I wanted to be successful in my life. But what's success? What is success? We have to clearly define what success is. My opinion, my definition of success, there's 4 pillars in life. 4 pillars in life. There's fitness, there's finance, there's relationships, and then there's spirituality. Right? There's 4 pillars of your life. Every single day there's 4 pillars of your life. There's fitness, finance, relationships, spirituality. One cannot survive without the other. Now, I will think something that I've learned in my life, I spend a lot of time in fitness. I spend a lot of time in relationships. In growing up. A lot of time in fitness and relationships. Obviously, finances, I worked as a lifeguard, right? I was a lifeguard. I worked in restaurants. Lifeguard, restaurants. Yeah. Valet. I used to be a valet. I used to drive valet, you know. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Right? Spiritually, I found Jesus at 21. I found Jesus at 21. I didn't build a relationship until I was 25, till I hit rock bottom. All the moments that I found Jesus, I was raised Catholic. I went to church 4 times. 4 times growing up. 4 times I went to church growing up. And all I remember seeing is this pastor. And he would wear this green thing, and he would just crack jokes. I remember him just cracking jokes. Okay? And I'm like, what is this, a comedian show? What's up, Baba? And I remember they would eat the bread, and they would eat the little thing and drink the thing, and they wouldn't let me go, right? Hey, cute, don't be my son, calm him up. Get out of here. So I remember they would call people to eat the body and then the blood. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck can I eat the body and the blood? They're like, you're too small. I'm like, this sucks. So that's all I remember from church growing up. So I found Jesus at 21. I remember it because I hit rock bottom. I went to California and I lost everything. I moved into a buddy of mine's house at 21 and I had no car, no money, no nothing. And I'm like, you know what, dude? Let's find out more about Jesus, okay? And I know God is good. Hell yeah, Amber. God is good. God brought us together. So, eventually I found Jesus at 21. I found out what happened to Jesus. I never knew he got crucified. Even though I had a cross. I don't have my cross with me right now because I was doing burpees. I found out what happened to Jesus. I'm like, damn, they fucked my boy Jesus up. That's kind of fucked up. I'm like, why would they do that? What was he doing? And then at 25, when I hit rock bottom again, I moved to a new place. I had nothing. I was in debt. I had no job. I had like $300 to my name, so I had some money. I had a room, and then I just broke up with my girlfriend, and I moved to a new city. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with my life? I'm 25 years old. I spent from 19 to 25, I chased a bodybuilding dream that didn't work out. And I'm like, okay, well now what do I do with my life? And that's when I started to like find Jesus again. And really good book. If you're going through a hard time, write this down. It's called Jesus Calling. Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. If you really want to work on your spirituality, buy this book, Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. It's on Amazon. Read 1 a day. Read 1 a day. Okay? And then Jesus in church, I didn't know what to really bowl. I knew it was upset everyone is raised as a kid, so that made me want to eat more out of spite. It's so rude. I mean, right? So it helped me. All that book is seriously Jesus telling you, hey, I love you. I love you. By the way, you're going to go through some problems today. You're going to go through some hardships today. But don't worry. I got your back. Everything that's happening is happening for you, my little friend, my son, my daughter. That's pretty much every single page, just said in a million different ways. It's like saying, I have a red shirt on. The man standing here has a shirt that the color is red. The man with tattoos, with beard, has a shirt that people call red. It's pretty much telling you the same thing in just different verses every single day. Okay? It's a really great reminder to have faith. It's a great way to start your day off with, like, you know what? Some shit might be fucked up today, but I got Jesus on my side and everything is happening for me. And just that little bit of faith the size of a mustard seed, can get you to the next hour. the next minute. And when you start to look at, like, you know what, things are working for me, your attitude starts to change. And because your attitude starts to change, the things around you start to change. Not because things change, but because you changed. You know? If you want your life to change, you first have to start with yourself. One of the best ways to really move forward, I would say, is an attitude of gratitude. Something that's helped me a lot in my toughest times, and even now, is having a massive amount of gratitude. If you have more than one pair of shoes, you're rich. You got a roof over your head, rich. You got a fucking cell phone, you're rich. Join the gym on March. I've been here there 4 times a week, minimum doing 20-minute walks and then workouts. Beautiful, no weight change, but see change. Brother, don't do cardio before your workout. Fucking hit your workout, then do cardio. Don't use up your glycogen. Like, hit your workout and warm up with your workouts and then go hit the cardio if you're gonna do that. Yeah, 100%. Don't do cardio before lifting weights. And don't even do any cardio. We'll get into that. You shouldn't be doing any fucking cardio. Alright, you shouldn't be doing any fucking cardio until you get your macros in line. Alright, I don't make any of my people. I'll show you some of my client results. Don't do any fucking cardio until you get your macros in line. I've helped people lose 45 pounds, 50 pounds without a lick of fucking cardio. A lick. Alright, lick. Your problem's not fucking cardio. Trying to get you off your game, fan. Keep this screaming out. You're trying to get me off my game. No one's trying to get me off the game. I invite the women to be great, right? Eating healthier, feel so much better and healthier. Of course, ADRT, of course, bro, of course. Right? What's white wild fucking change up? Of course, bro. I've been preaching this, bro. Why do you think I can get up here and speak the way I speak? It's the way I eat, the way I live my life. Not wrong. We all need to practice gratitude. Like, it could be anything like toilet paper. Like, you don't realize how blessed you are until this blessing are gone. Exactly, Amber. Exactly. Attitude of gratitude. I literally wake up every morning and I say thank you for everything. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful that my fucking dog's alive. I'm grateful that I'm alive. As long as I got breath in my lungs and beating hard, we still have a chance. Foods here and there. I've been doing like grapes, hummus, pretzels, kiwis, chicken breast and broccoli. You know. Are you a teacher or not? I don't know. Are you learning or not? Are you listening or not? Are you paying attention or not? Energy's insane, of course, bro. Because you're not, now your body's not fucking getting rid of all the shit. It's actually using the food as fuel. Understand that. Okay. Right? So, what else? Where am I right now? On cardio before lifting, it's not just a big, you use your glycogen now. Not funny, brother. Seriously, of course, bro. It's amazing because when you have energy, you want to do more with your life. When you have energy, you want to go do shit. I don't believe people are depressed. I believe people lack energy. Right? Trying to find God. You don't try to find God. Let me teach you something. Actually, right now I got bit by a dog and you were just being rude to me. Well, you probably got bit for a reason. All right, let me teach you something. All right, this is really and I want you to teach this to people when you meet people. Anytime anybody tells you they're trying to do something, okay? Anytime somebody's trying to teach you something, or you're trying, anyone says, I'm trying to do this, ask them, grab something, and be like, can you try to pick this napkin up? Whatever it might be, try to pick this napkin up. If they pick it up, no, you picked it up. Try to pick it up. If they don't pick it up, you're not picking it up. Try to pick it up. There is no trying. There is no trying. You can't try to pick up the napkin. You either don't pick it up or you pick it up. So when you say, I'm trying to get closer to God, you're either getting closer to God or you're not getting closer to God. Nine, are you talking to me? You look like Sergio Ramos. I know, Emily. You're the 4th person today to tell me that. It's been a while. Where were you? Where was I? Where are you, Bari? I've been here. I'm just trying to quit dabbing. There's no trying, bro. You either throw the dabs away or you don't throw them away. You either flush them down the fucking toilet and you commit to being that and you replace it with something else. We'll talk about vices too. All right, we'll talk about vices. ADTR, grab the book Jesus Calling. Grab the book Jesus Calling, you'll get closer to God than ever before. It's worth millions. It's worth millions. Millions. You teacher, but no, you just said you are listening or pay attention. I am Toodles, and I only pay attention when the teachers are not mean. Well, then, you know what? Sorry to tell you that I am the truth and the way. Well, dude, brother, getting my mind to the right lately. Brother, it'll fucking, dude. This will get your soul right, bro. Going through divorce and fixing myself, feeling great. Brother, you're going through it, bro. The only way through it is to go through it. Who's it by? Sarah Young. You can have my rigs too. What the fuck is rigs? 4, since your last live, we miss you. 4, we miss you. I was here yesterday. To quit. I want to go to the Mars. We can work something out. You need to quit. What? I need to quit what? Amber, pass the dab here, bro. Get out of here, Amber. Alright. So. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Hey, bro, you left your corn dog at my house. Motherfucker, gorilla, get out of here. I don't even eat corn dogs. Dude beating us. Okay, now that we understand me, right? No, I'm back. Based on what you know about me so far, any questions? Any questions? Not that, bro. Not. If you were the teacher and you're writing on a whiteboard, how long that would be equals being to. Okay, cool. We're just here to stare at your. Pop that shit out. Chill out, bro. All right. I have a question. Oh my god. Any questions? No, real. Any questions so far? And then I'll get into today's little lesson. Okay. You like to teach? Yeah. Why? Because I want people to live a better life. I believe I can teach you to have a better life. It better be a good question. What age do you get your first million? I'm not a millionaire yet. Working on it. I'm working on it, Alex. It's been a minute. What's up, Tony? How are you? Yes, I'll explain the workouts. Yeah. It's not an issue, bro. Like, I've made over 6 figures the last like 4 years, 5 years. I've made over 100 grand every except the other year. The other year I made like fucking 60 grand. Jesus, Alex, I made like no money. For none of us could read the whiteboard. It looked inverted anyways. It does look inverted. Do you reach your body's natural limit? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I on a waiver meeting, he's a teacher, but I don't know why he keeps doing stuff and being rude to me. Oh my god, baby. Sergio Ramos. Alright, I might just answer this question. I just don't want to invert you. I don't want to invert you. Can you all go to Sergio Ramos' page and be like Alex Duenas at least? If you're going to call me Sergio Ramos, at least you need to go to this guy's fucking page and be like, you look like Alex Duenas. How your life be different if you had a 6-pack or in shape body. Smart and sassy Christy. It's a difference, isn't it? It's true. We don't think about the outcome enough. Right? Baby G, I feel like you're a girl. Right? It makes a difference. So that's the most beautiful thing we have now is imagination. It's imagination is the most beautiful thing we can imagine anything we want. We're just not using it. Most people don't use it for the best things. So you could imagine the best scenario of your life, or you can imagine the worst. 5:45 in the morning. Yeah, you live in Cali time. So you live in Cali. All right, let me answer the. I'm not there yet, but the changes I see are fucking wild. They're amazing. Yeah, mentality. Yeah, of course. How you look, and how you feel has a big portion of your mentality, bro. Okay. So I'll answer this guy's question. So let me show you a couple people that I've some of my clients so you can understand what I've been doing this for. Like this is one of my clients. He lost 22 pounds with me, but he lost a massive gut. We did this from December 13th, 2024 to March 9th, 2025. We did that in 3 months. December, January, February, March. We did that in 3 months. Right? Let's show these people. Yeah, 22 pounds, but it's 22 pounds of body fat. Yeah, 22 pounds of body fat. And then we added muscle. Like you can tell like from there to there. Like we added muscle. We didn't just lose body fat. That's the biggest thing I like to do. I'm like, it's not about losing weight. It's about fucking looking good and feeling great. And you need muscle and you need less fat to do that. Understand that. Okay? You need less fat and more muscle. The way you have energy is also by having muscle and less body fat. It's not just about losing pounds on the scale. Change, but my body changed. Exactly. You want to be able, like, that's a big difference. That's one of them, right? That's the one of them. We have another one of my guy. I actually helped him lose 45 pounds in a matter of 90 days. I helped my guy here. He lost 45 pounds in 90 days. This is just one of his transformations. Right? You can tell all the body fat from there. We lost 45 pounds in 90 days. Yeah. Lost 40 pounds. Yeah. And then what we have? He actually made a big transformation. But I also have my other one. Oh, congratulations, man, on your finish journey. That's good. Well, it's not my finish journey, but yeah. Yeah. This is another one. Yeah. Fuck. And it's okay, but you were never taught, dude. You were never taught. You were never taught macros. You were taught this, and then you have a gazillion people teaching you certain things. One thing I pride myself is like I like teaching. I've been doing this for fucking 19 years. I've been coaching people for 12 years, and so when I get people, like when I work with people, I'm like, all right, cool. This is another one of my clients. He lost 37 pounds, right? He lost 37 pounds in 3 months. Yeah, 37 pounds in 3 months. During the holidays too. Like the hardest times, literally from November, December to January. Yeah, November, December, all the way to fucking January. Yeah, the hardest time. Yeah, I wasn't you. I was hard to tell. No, I've been working out since I was 13 years old, 12 years old. This is me at 13. That's me at 22. Let's see. This is me at 20. I'm 31. I'm 31. This is me at 22. Yeah. I've been working out for a while now. This is me at 22. This is 9 years ago. Yeah, same thing with the guy. That's exactly what happened to my client. He let himself go. I've never let myself go. Why though? Why though? Because I can never go back to the life. I never want to go back to being insecure. I don't want to go back to never being looked at. I never want to go back to being like bullied or being picked on. I never want to go back to that. When I got in shape, I got so much respect from guys. I got so much more attention from girls. I could walk somewhere and people always looked at me. I walked everywhere, anywhere I went. Now I walk anywhere, people just constantly just look. And it's like you walk into a room and just people just like pay attention to you. People want to know about you. People treat you different, you know? And so for me, that was life changing. I was like, wow, I can't like I lived both life. The life where I walk in somewhere and I feel intimidated. People pick on me. I don't like the way I look. I feel insecure. And I live the life of like I walk somewhere. People look at me. People respect me. People conversate with me. People are more positive with me. Girls give me more attention. I've lived both lives, and I've never gone back to the other life. I'm like, I never want to live that life again. You know, I don't. And so if you're feeling insecure, if you don't like the way you look, if you don't like the way you feel, I've been there. It's a fucking horrible thing. That's why whenever you get in shape, you never want to go back. It's just the getting in shape part. Once you get in there, your life will never be the same. You're probably the same belly, just belly or not. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm 5'7", 164 pounds, 63 pounds. Right? And the same thing goes for the girls. Like, but for men, you know, it's like it's a whole different thing. I've worked with women too, you know? Yeah. Literally exact. Yeah, exactly. So we're literally the same. We're literally the same. I'm just like at 234 the longest and I can't get lower. You can't, you just don't know how to, right? It's not that you can't, you don't know how to, right? If something happens with my car, it's not that I can't, it's not that I can't fix it. I don't know how to fix it, right? What do? I take it to a mechanic. I take it to someone who's got experience. I can't fix my car. You just don't know how to fix my car. Someone not trying to lose weight who starts working out because I'm 5 foot, weigh 95 pounds, really skinny. I'm getting where I'm fragile. Where do you recommend? I recommend you start working out at home, right? Here's one of my clients. Her name was, help me. Here, I'll shoot you a message, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a couple of instructions. I'll give you some mental notes too. Yeah, you need to, como se dice? Yeah, this is one of my clients. Same thing with you. She's super skinny. She was super skinny, and I put a butt on her. Yeah, like push-ups or like weights. I would start off with just body weight. You can do body weight squats, push-ups, planks. Shit changing hype, dude. To maintain my weight now, the shit. Yeah, 100%, bro. Dude, team up with me, bro. I'll get you in great shape. Been in here for no, you definitely inspiration, bro. Dude, I'll change your life, bro. Yeah, like that. But where I'm at, yeah, 100%. Yeah, bro. This is one of my other clients. I'll show you one of my other guys. I mean, look at this one right here. This is just 2 weeks. This is just 2 weeks. We play for long. We play the long run. We play the long run. But when you do it correctly, it's just that was just 2 weeks. Still ate carbs. Didn't do a lick of cardio. Worked out maybe 30 minutes a day. Maybe 30 minutes. That's it. Worked out literally 30 minutes a day, 4 or 5 days a week. Didn't cut out carbs. Didn't do cardio. And lost so much body fat. While still eating carbs, no cardio. Because I understand, it's understanding macros. It's understanding your macros, understanding your specific macros. Like, I'm employed, I have plenty of time to work out. Motherfucker, Amber, why the fuck you employed? How old are you? 16? For a long time. Nice. Dude, you had a good day today, bro? So far, today's been a great day, bro. I can't complain. Yeah. Okay, so let me explain, okay? Let me give you an explanation, okay? Especially for, let's talk about cardio. Why am I so against cardio, okay? The way I look at it this way, okay? When it comes to cardio, okay? We have to first go to the beginning. We have to go to the beginning. In the beginning, God saw that the earth there was darkness, right? We have to go back to the beginning. So when you were born, you weren't born fat, right? All right? If you go right now, if you lift up your shirt and you touch any of this, right? If you grab any of this and you have something you like, take your hand, grab, even your fucking chest, grab. What don't you like? Grab all of this. Grab the body fat. Go, grab it, and fucking understand, right? We have to start from the beginning. We must start from the beginning. Good morning, Troy. How did all that come about? Because that wasn't always there. Okay? That wasn't always there. All that shit wasn't always there. So we have to ask the question, how did that get there? I'll ask you. Is it A, because you weren't lifting? Is it B, because you weren't doing cardio? Or is it C, because you ate too much food? Okay? Why do you have all that body fat? Is it A, only pick one? Is it A, because you weren't lifting weights? Is it B, because you weren't doing cardio? Or is it C, because you ate too much food? 20 years old. Oh, you're just a baby. I know my camera's inverted. I know. Fuck. All right. I just can't read the chat. I can't read the chat, but fuck it, dude. Fuck it. I just won't be able to read the chat. So you guys are just going to have to pay attention, and I'll come back and read the chat. C. Okay, C. Meaning that I'm telling you right now. Coño. I'm telling you right now, if you get this, you are going to know more than 99% of the people in this world. If you understand this, you will know more than 99% of what people know in this world. Okay, I need you to understand this. I'm going to break down something to you that nobody else is teaching this. I'm the fucking best at this shit. I'm the best coach on this fucking goddamn app. Okay? And I'm going to teach you how this works. Starting off by getting you to understand this very important concept. It wasn't that you weren't working out. It wasn't that you weren't. The reason you have all the fucking body fat, the reason you don't have a six-pack, the reason you have the love handles, the reason why your face, it seems a little bit more chubbier, is not the weights, it's not the cardio, it's simply you ate too much food. You had no self-control. There was no limit. You were hungry, you ate. You were bored, you ate. You wanted alcohol, you drank. There was no limit. You never limited yourself. Like, I want to eat, I'm hungry, I'm bored, let's have a drink or two more drinks, pizza, whatever it might be. So, right, now that we understand that this is the reason you have all that excess body fat, before we do anything, this should be the first thing we should focus on is the food, is understanding the food. We want to work smarter and harder, but we don't want to just work harder. All right? Now that we understand that, okay? Now that we understand that, right? Now that we understand it, put a 1, right? Put a 1 if you've lost weight before, right? Put a 1 if you've lost weight before. Put a 2 if you've never lost weight. It's a more comfortable ride. Get out of here. That's funny as shit. Right? Okay, cool. Beautiful. The more you participate, the better it's going to be for you. Always remember that. Right? The more you participate, the better it's going to be. If you haven't, right? If you've lost weight before, put a 1 if you've lost weight before. Okay? Put a 2 if you've gained it back. Right? Put a 2 if you've gained it back. If you lost weight and gained it back. Teehee. 2, of course. Beautiful. Nice. 2. Okay. Now, so here's the thing, right? Fluctuate 20 pounds each way a couple times a year. Exactly. Thank you for a beautiful example. Why is that? Why is that? See, here's the truth. You guys, it's not hard to lose weight. It's not. You've lost weight. You've lost weight. You get an iPad. You get an iPad. Everyone gets an iPad, right? You all lost weight. Everyone's lost weight. That's not the issue, right? It's not the issue. The issue is number 3. Keeping it off. Okay? Keeping it off. Right? Keeping it off requires discipline. Here's the truth of the matter, okay? This guy's setting me up perfectly. This guy is setting me up, pulling. I need to chill out, right? I was waiting because I smoked too much, right? Here's the thing. This guy's setting me up, okay? So, check this out. It's hard to keep it because it requires discipline. Listen, discipline is for sure required. It's for sure required. But let me tell you how much discipline you actually have that you didn't know you actually had. Okay? How many of you how many times have you gone to work, right? Gone to work when you were A, tired, B, not motivated, C, hungover, D, even though you hated it. How many times have you gone to work when you were tired, not motivated, hungover, even though you fucking hated it? Put a 1. Put a 1 if you've ever gone to work on any of these circumstances. Right. Right. So you've gone to work. Right? How many times did you not work out? Right? How many times did you guys not work out because you were tired, not motivated, hungover, or you just didn't want to work out? How many times did you not go to the gym because of all these reasons? Put a 1 if you skipped the gym because of any of these fucking reasons. Let me explain. Here's the difference, okay? No, it's not the money that you're motivated by, okay? Here's the difference. Here's why, okay? The reason, right? The only reason you all went to work, regardless of how you felt, is one simple word. Results. That's it. It's the only reason you went to work, regardless of how you felt, results. Let me ask you a question. Would you go to work when you're tired, not motivated, hungover, even though you hate it, if you weren't gonna get paid? Would you still go to work knowing you weren't gonna get paid? Put a 1 if you would still go to work. Put a 2 if you wouldn't go to work. If you knew you weren't gonna get paid. No or 2. Put a 2, put a no. No. Right? Okay? So, let's bring this back. Okay? Right? I don't get paid in the gym. I thank you for saying that. The reason, so then let's bring it back. The reason you only went is because you got a result. There's nothing wrong with that. As human beings, we want results. There's nothing wrong with that. You want results. If you went to work and you get paid, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna get a new job. I'm not gonna go work and put in hours of my day, 8 hours, blood, sweat, tears at a job just to simply not get paid. There's no way. I'm not gonna spend my time doing that. Sound familiar? Am I subconsciously, am I gonna go to the gym, right? Am I gonna go to the gym for an hour, be around a bunch of people that I don't even fucking know, go through pain, go and sweat, don't even talk about driving through the traffic, right? Driving through the traffic, all so I can get back home 3-4 days later and no change, right? No results. Why am I going to keep going back to the gym when I'm tired, not motivated, hungover, or even though I don't like it, just to simply not get the results I want? Fuck it. I'd rather sit on the couch, watch some Netflix. I'd rather go beat off. I'd rather go get some wings or a beer with my friend. I'd rather go chill with my partner. I'd rather go watch some video games, scroll on TikTok, whatever it might be, rather than go to the gym and waste my time. It's not that you lack discipline. You lack results. Because regardless if you're tired, not motivated, hungover, or even though you hate it, if you put in those 8 to 12 hours, you are guaranteed to get paid. It's why you still go. So what is the solution? What's the solution to making you go even though you're tired, not motivated, hungover, even though you hate it? What is the solution? What do we need to figure out how to get? What do we need to figure out what to get? Results. Thank you. It's not that you're not motivated. It's not that you lack discipline. It's not that you lack consistency. You simply just don't know how to get the results you want. How could you? Were you born with 2 parents that were really into fitness? Were you born with 2 parents that knew macros? Were you born with 2 parents that took you to the gym and showed you how to work out? Did you go to school and learn about nutrition? Did you go to weightlifting class and they teach you how to work out? Did you have a brother who taught you how to work out? Did you have a best friend who taught you how to eat, how to train? If you didn't have any of those, why do you expect to know how to get something you've never learned how to do? You put me into a hospital, I don't know how to be a fucking nurse. I don't know how to fucking put an IV in anyone. It's not that you're not disciplined. It's not that you're not consistent. You just don't, you were never taught. And that's where the school system fucks up. You were taught math, you were taught all this fucking algebra, all this shit that we don't fucking use on a day-to-day basis. We were taught a lot of bullshit. Same thing with college. And one thing I want to pick up, the guy said, I don't get paid to go to the gym. No, the gym pays you. The gym pays you because you're operating at 40% confidence. You're operating at 40% confidence. If you had 90 to 100% more confidence, you probably would not be at the job you're at. You probably wouldn't, if you're single, you probably wouldn't be a single. The gym pays you. I wouldn't have a business if I wasn't in shape. If you clean up your language, I don't give a fuck what you think, bro. I love my language. I'm not trying to get everyone to like me. I don't give a fuck if everyone likes me. I will reach the people that are meant for me. That's the most beautiful thing about marketing. That's the most beautiful thing about social media. It's even the playing field. The people that connect with me because of my authenticity are the people that I work with. Do you understand, YouTube? I got you, brother. Not a problem. Wait a snake. You know what? Give me this guy, too. I got you. I'm not going to work either way. Give it to me, bro. I love it. Alright? So, that's a big mindset, you know? This is a big mindset. And so this is what I speak about when it comes to mindset, right? This is when I speak about mindset. This is a really huge part of how I've been able to get my clients this level of results. Because it's not just about training nutrition. You want a meal plan, you want a workout plan, go to ChatGPT, you'll get one. Is it the best one for you? I don't believe it's the best one for you. Because every one of you guys, you have a different mindset. You have a different experience. You might have tried 3-4 different diets that just didn't work for you. You might be anxious to go to the gym. The gym might not be the first place you should start. Like, that's the biggest thing that I've been able to get my clients. Some of my clients work out 15 minutes a day. They don't need to go to the gym. Not everyone needs what everybody recommends. That's why having something personalized is so valuable. You need something that fits your current mindset, your current schedule, your current goals, your current experiences, and the fears that you have. Do you do tiered training package or just one all inclusive if you spend extra? Okay, it's all included, brother. Because the whole goal is to invest and never need a coach ever again. That's the whole goal. The whole goal is like, see how I explained to you this? The whole goal is like, once you learn how to get in shape and I teach you it, you're never gonna need a coach ever again. It's an investment for a lifetime. Like, you'll be able to go on TikTok and look at everyone talking about fitness and you'll be like, I know exactly what to do. Like, I don't need to listen to any more of these gurus. I know exactly what I need to do for my fitness. And so that's why when I come on here and I explain to you different ways to understand this, it's because I've been doing it for such a long time that I understand how to, I've dealt with so many clients. I've seen the same problem over and over and over and over again, that eventually after 12 years, you find patterns. People aren't that different. I found patterns and I understand like why people succeed and why people don't succeed. And this is where I'll go into more like dieting part too as well, in cardio, right? I feel like a teacher sometimes, like, let's put this one on the board. Let's go on. Yeah, it's fun, but with a different teacher, right? With a different teacher. All right, let me get this guy out of here. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, so let's go over nutrition, okay, which is the biggest factor of everything. All right, what I'm about to teach you will solve 99% of your nutrition problems. You'll know more about nutrition after this than anything else, okay? Again, I'm a college dropout. I don't like the way people teach it. I don't like it. People don't teach things very well. They don't teach it from perspectives of your perspective of where you're coming from. So I like to talk about macros, macronutrients. So what are macros? I see that all the macros, calories. What's the difference between macros and calories? Let me explain. All right. Welcome to, where's my red one? Give me the red one. Or blue one. We'll go with blue. All right. Welcome to macros versus calories. Okay, macros versus calories. The secret to building the physique that you've always wanted to. The secret to never having to deal with fucking diets ever again. Okay? Let's jump right into it. So, before I go into what are macros and what are calories, what's the biggest difference, let me go back and tell you exactly what all these diets, they practically do all the same shit. Every diet that you ever consider going on, every diet that you're ever told what to do, they all do the same thing. There's many paths to the top of the mountain. I want you to remember this. Remember this. There are many paths to the top of the mountain. There's not just one way to get to the top. Anybody that you see in shape, I'll say this after like I explain the diets. Anyone that you see in shape, there's a foundation for it. So let me explain why these diets are all the same, pretty much. If you've ever done, right? If you've ever done fasting, right? And you lost weight, it's not because it was fasting. It's because you went from eating this much to eating this much. You ate less. You lost weight. You started counting calories. All right? You went from eating this much to eating this much. You ate less. You started the carnivore diet. You went from eating this much to eating this much. You ate less. You went vegan. You lost weight. No, you went from eating this much to eating this much. You stopped eating after 6 p.m., 7 p.m. You tell your friend, hey, I stopped eating after 7 p.m. I lost weight. You stopped what? I stopped eating after, you stopped what? I stopped eating, there you go. You went from eating this much to eating this much. You ate less. You lost weight. Keto diet. Oh, I started doing keto. I lost weight. No, you went from eating this much to eating this much. You ate less. You lost weight. Every single diet you ever go on, every single one makes you eat less. It makes you look down at what the fuck is on your plate and tells you, don't eat as much. Every single fucking diet that you ever do will always tell you to look at what the fuck is on your plate and take away something. It's why you lose weight. There you go. And I lost weight. Yeah. You cut out bullshit. You cut out the bullshit. Cupcake. Thank you for watching. I see you, Cupcake. All right, cool. Now we understand that every single diet, no matter what it is, take this, just this information alone is very knowledgeable. If anyone ever, hey, I'm doing this diet. Oh, so you're eating less. Hey, one of your friends comes to you, you know, I started the carnivore diet. Oh, so you're eating less. After everything he's saying is true. Yeah, I don't eat. She started eating less. She stopped eating after 6 p.m. She simply ate less food. That's it. Thank you, Cupcake. Voila. Okay, now. Now that we understand that, okay, now that we understand the concept of this, put a 1 if you understand more now before, put a 2 if it went in one ear, out the other. It's okay, you can be honest. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Thank you, Tony. Tony seems to be the only one participating. I don't need to teach this. It's okay. Phone charging, beautiful. Nikki R. Thank you, Nikki R. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go over macros. And this is the same system I've used to help all my clients. This is the system I use to help my clients lose the weight that you see. Coño. Just so I can fucking, I'm trying to make sure I have you there. Oh, coño, fucking with puta. A lot. Thank you, of course. Okay, beautiful. I'm glad you're learning. We're just getting started. Okay, now let's go over what are macros. I keep talking about macros. Okay, so let's dive into it. First, we've already learned that every single diet just makes you eat less. That's why you lose weight. Okay, macros versus calories. What are macros? Macros are just short, right? Macros are just short for macronutrients. What are macros, Alex? What the fuck are macros? Okay? Macros are simply the three most important macronutrients. There's three important ones. Remember these. Jot these down if you have to. Three really important macros. We have protein, carbs, and fats. Remember these three important macros. If somebody asks you, okay, what are macros? Protein, carbs, and fats. Protein, carbs, and fats. Protein, carbs, and fats. Okay? If someone comes in, I'll give you $100. What are macronutrients? Protein, carbs, and fats, baby. Here's $100. Now you know what macros are. Now you have an understanding of what I say. Are you tracking your macros? Are you tracking your protein, carbs, and fats? Now you know what macros are. That's it. Macros. Put a 1 if you understand what macros are. Level. What's a learning a lot to Rock, ROCCO. ROCCO, you can email me at thealexduenas@gmail.com. You can go to my YouTube description. You'll find it. thealexduenas@gmail.com. Okay? Olivia, rising star in my live. Thank you, Olivia. Beautiful. Now let's break everything down. What diet should I follow in order to lose 15 pounds in 3 months? Amiya, I think I know who you are. Amiya, what diet should I follow? Pay close attention and I'll tell you how everything works here, right? It's not a specific diet, okay? I'll tell you how this works. This covers everything. Okay. So let's go over why these are very important. Every single diet has these. Every diet you do has these. Every diet. Fasting, carnivore, keto, every single one of these has this. Because a lot of foods some have less than others, more than others, okay? So let's break down what all of these components are. Let's break these down. Why are they so important? Okay, the first one, protein. Why is it so important? Why is protein so important? Protein is the only thing, I want to get to the cross. Protein is the only thing that builds muscle. It's the only thing. It's the only thing. It's the only thing. Okay? Protein is the only thing that makes me look like this. Protein is the only thing that makes me look like this. That's it. The back, everything. The only thing that makes me look is protein. Without protein, I can't build a chest. Without protein, I can't build abs. Without protein, I can't build shoulders. I can't build lats. I can't build any of this. I can't build any of this without that. That is the foundation of building a strong, full of energy, good-looking body. Do you understand this? This is the most important thing. If you're getting into fitness, you want to look better, you want to have more energy, you want to look in the mirror and you want to look good, you want to take photos, you want to look better, you want to be stronger, you want to be able to lift things up, have more energy, you have to understand the importance of this. Capiche? Capiche. Anybody that has a good body is constantly eating this. Anyone you look at that has abs, that has chest, that has a back, that has a really good physique, eats this on a daily basis. Every day. And he says helpful than raw protein shakes. No, protein shakes are good. Protein shakes are really good. Like, there's nothing wrong with protein shakes. I personally stopped drinking them because they fucked up my stomach now. Okay? Understand? Put a 1 if you understand how important it is now. Put a 1 if you understand how important. Put a 2 if you still don't really grasp how important it is. Right? This goes for girls, right? This goes for girls. This goes for girls. And this goes for girls, right? I don't really work with girls anymore, right? I don't, but I've worked with many women in my life, right? Where's my, even this is one of my fucking girls, 5 pounds down in 7 days of eating clean thanks to the Alex Duenas. Give him a follow on TikTok and Instagram. Fucking Kendall. But not Kendall, right? I've worked with so many fucking women, right? Women, men, what do you name it? This is Patty. How Patty lose fucking 50 fucking pounds, right? Right? So, one of the other guys too. Where's I had a really cool picture. Yeah, B-Dog. B-Dog. B-Dog was super skinny. B-Dog was super skinny. No muscle. No muscle. And then we put on fucking muscle on her. Legs, arms, shoulders. Like, skinny to jacked. I call B-Dog. Yeah, lifting, things like that. Okay, beautiful. Now, where's my other one that we did this in a year? Where the fuck is he? Oh, yeah, we did this 1 year. This is one of my other guys. We did this 1 year. It wasn't 3 months, 6 months, 8 months. This is 1 year. This is 12 months. Right? This is 12 months. It was not, he had no muscle. He had no muscle. He wouldn't work out. He was a bartender. He's a bartender, right? Bartender. This is one year. I'll show you the front. This is another one of my clients. This was in 3 months. That was in 3 months. I just like the back poses. I've always been able to build a really good back. I can build abs. I can always build abs. But I've always been able to help people build really great backs. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Back to what I was talking about, okay? All right. Now we understand, okay? So, let me give you guys let me take a little bit step further. Protein. Well, the next biggest question that I get is, Alex, how much protein should I be eating every single day? It's a great question. Everyone's different. And here's the difference with how I approach that question. You might have heard 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. 0.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Shoot after your goal. Like, you always hear these. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because they're not taking into consideration your current situation. I like that. Write that down. They're not taking into consideration your current situation. What if you've never even tracked your protein before? All of a sudden you got to eat 150 grams of protein, 170 grams of protein. What if you're 200 pounds and you got 170 pounds of fat, 30 pounds of muscle only, right? There's so much. So my rule of thumb, if you're not working with me personally, right? My rule of thumb is if you are not tracking at all, you don't even know how the fuck to even track. My biggest advice, if you want to build a better body, you want to lose body fat, you want to build muscle, you want to look toned, my guys, you want to build the chest, you want to build the arms, you want to build the triceps, you want to start getting there. How much protein should you start? Everyone's different. If you're not getting at least 100 grams a day, start there. Start there. Because your biggest issue is not just it's not consistency, it's also comprehension. It's comprehension. If you understood what you had to do for real and you were 100% certain, you're more than likely to do it. So I would say anybody starting off, if you're not tracking and you want to make progress, 100 grams of protein is the bare minimum. Bare minimum. It's frozen. Day last week. I'm proud of you, brother. I'm glad. It's never my free time. I'm always like on live here, right? Fuck. Let me know if you can see me. Why the fuck is it like that? I need water. Did it cut out for a second? let me know if you guys can see me again, because I saw it was red. Macro Doctor, hello there. All right? Yes, you're back though. Okay, beautiful. So, minimum 100 grams. All right, one more time. Minimum 100 grams. And I'll take it a step further. I'll take it a step further, okay? A lot of your cravings, the truth is, you're really under eating. Like, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. Eating healthy is not about eating less. I don't know who told you that. I don't know where you started to believe that. But eating healthy is not about eating less. You eat better food. Like, because I know so many of you guys, you know my biggest enemy with you guys, and your biggest enemy, and our biggest enemy. Like, I'll hold your hand when I say this. I will pretend I'm holding your hand, right? When I tell you this, your biggest enemy and my biggest enemy, okay, is one word. And I'll cover this, it's fear. That's it. Your biggest enemy and my biggest enemy, as I hold your hand, it's fear. Nothing else. What stops you from starting that diet is the fear of having cravings. What stops you from going to the gym is the fear of criticism. What stops you from waking up early is the fear of change. What stops you from progressing is the fear of identity shift, letting go of your old you. What stops you from letting go of the snacks, the alcohol, the fast food is the fear of discomfort. What if it's too hard? What if I fail? What if I waste my time? The root of everything that I'm teaching you. I teach you because I want to educate you in a different way than most of these fitness guys. But the biggest battle that I'm going against, and you're going against, that I have to get through, is your fear. Because you have enough information. Maybe it's not being explained the way I explain it. I take pride in that. I like to explain things where it makes you think. But we have more information at our fingertips than we've ever had before in our life. YouTube, TikTok, ChatGPT, Instagram. But there's also so much fear in life now that is what holds you back. Okay? Beautiful. So now back to the lesson. Okay? Even though it's part of the lesson, you know? Where the fuck is my... Oh, fuck off. It's my internet. That's why. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, my internet's fucking out. It's okay. Good thing we have 5G, baby. Right? Like daily life, not just gym. Yeah, of course. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. It's just another aspect of it. Cool. Now, so now we understand, number one, macros, which are protein, carbs, and fats. Number two, protein. You cannot skip out on this, right? How much starting off? This is just generic. Every human being, if you weigh over 100 pounds, you should be eating at minimum 100 grams of protein. Non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Okay? Upper lower split, I don't like it. Okay? That's that. And number three, you have cravings because you are eating less than what you need to be eating. Right? 99% of the people that I've worked with never get cravings because they're eating the right amount of macros. Cool. On to the next one. I only have like less than 30 minutes. Okay. Beautiful. Now, next, carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? Okay? What are carbohydrates? Let's just call it energy. Okay? Right? Carbohydrates are just energy. They're just energy. They're not the enemy. Switch the enemy to the energy. Okay? They are not the enemy. They're the energy. Oh, fuck, I'm fucking on one this morning. They're not the enemy, they're the energy. Let me explain how carbohydrates work, okay? See, majority of your body fat, all of this, all the body fat that you add, okay? All the body fat you add come from two things. Carbs and fats. You can add sugar in there, right? You can add sugar in there, okay? That's fine, okay? The thing you need to understand, what I really want you to say, carbs are not the enemy, they're the energy. But you have a limit. I want you to imagine a credit card. You have a credit card, you have a credit card, I have a credit card. We have a limit on there. Say it's $2,000, okay? Say it's $2,000. If you go over the limit, you spend $2,200 and you don't pay it back, do you get charged interest? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Damn, my music, dog. Damn, I know music. Right. 1, you get charged. Absolutely. Okay? Right. So, okay, here's how this works. You have a limit. I have a limit. Okay? You have a limit. I have a limit. But if you don't know your limit, imagine getting a credit card. I'm like, here you go spend it. Well, what's my limit? I'm like, don't worry about your limit. Just go spend it. Shit, dude. I'm going to go get my girlfriend something. Let's go. Oh, I want this. All right? You just overspend. Does that make you a bad person? No. You just don't know your limit. And so carbohydrates are the same way. Carbohydrates are the same way. You can have carbs. Motherfucker, I was just eating a bagel. Okay? I just eating a bagel. The thing is, you just don't know the price of things. You don't know the price of things. Right? One bagel, let me put this, all right, let's try to, right? One bagel has 55 grams of carbohydrates, right? Let's call it $55. On a daily basis, everyone's limit is different. Everyone's limit is different. Everyone's credit score is different. Based on my experience training clients, the sweet spot, it's not for everybody, the sweet spot is anywhere between 150 to 200 grams a day. This is based off the experience of my clients. So I would set their limit anywhere between 150 to 200 grams. How does that look food-wise? Well, one bagel is 55 grams. One bagel. If their limit is 150, they're left with 95 grams. $95 left for the rest of the day. Put a 1 that makes sense. Put a 2 if you're a little lost. You can be honest. Bro, it's fucking hot in here. What the fuck? Right to the top. Who's lost? Why you lost? 1, I just do half bagels in the morning. All right. So do you understand? I want to lose you guys. I don't want to lose you, okay? I don't want to lose you. Okay? 2. Okay. All right. So let me explain. Okay? All right. For those that you understand, okay, carbs is just energy. Everything has a price. Everything has a price, and you have a limit. Again, if I show you my client testimonials, okay, I'm showing you my people that I've changed, right? People like my guy, Nick. Nick lost 22 pounds on his body fat. Nick lost 22 pounds. We have, where's my other guy? Where's my other guy? Right? 37 pounds in 3 months. 37 pounds in 3 months. 37 pounds in 3 months. Who we else have? Right? Lost 30 pounds in 70 days. 30 pounds in 70 days. Where we at? Who else? Yeah, lost 40 pounds pretty much. This is the front. 40 pounds. This was within a year. Wasn't 3 months, 6 months, with a year, right? So, based on the people that I've worked with, this was just in fucking 16 days. This is working out at home, 16 days. This is the skinny fat guy. I call him. He was skinny fat, and in 16 days, we literally got rid of his body fat. We literally put him fucking, we literally saw abs in 16 days. This is for my skinny fat guys. Okay? So, right? With the people that I've worked with, I've set their limits, and everyone's a little bit different, but I've set their limits from 150 to about 200. What does that look like in terms of food? Again, one bagel is 55 grams of carbohydrates. Okay? 1 cup of rice is about 34 grams of carbohydrates. So if he had a bagel in the morning and he had rice, 1 cup of rice in the afternoon, it's about 34 grams. I think it's about 34 grams. 34 grams or 50 grams of rice, right? So he's already at almost 100 grams of carbohydrates for the day, just with those two. A bagel and some rice. Do you see how close he's already at to 150 to 200? Put a 1 if you understand that. Put a 2 if you still don't. If you don't understand, that's fine. Just be honest. That way I can elaborate a little bit more. Touchdown. Yes, fruit counts. 1 banana equals 27 grams of carbs. 25 to 27, right? 1 banana is anywhere between 25 to 27 grams of carbs. So imagine that. If he added a banana, he's almost at like 150 grams of carbs already. But that's just carbs. We're not counting for the protein that he has to eat. So he's still gonna feel full, but there's no restriction in the sense like, oh, you can't have rice, you can't have fruit, you can't have bread. He had rice, bread, and a banana, and he's about 150 grams of 150 grams of carbohydrates. So it's not, the carb is not the enemy, it's the amount. Okay, it's the amount. Does that make sense? Put a 1 if it makes sense, put a 2 if it's not making any sense. Help if you showed, help to show it, yeah. Yeah, but I don't really like to look at that, right? It's not as important, right? Okay, now, beautiful. Let's go to fats, and I'll explain more, right? I you guys will understand a little bit more once I bring we'll play a little exercise. I do this exercise all the time. Fats, call them again, energy, right? Fats are just energy. We have avocado, we have butter, we have olive oil, virgin oil, orgy oil, we have coconut oil, we have fat from ground beef, we have fat from fucking coffee creamer, we have fats from nuts, right? We have all these different fats, right? And use the energy. Carbs are unlimited. No, they're not. I've used it. Yeah, but no, motherfucker. You know how long it takes to burn off 55 grams of carbs? These people aren't fucking running and working out for hours on a daily basis, right? Carbs are unlimited if you're very active. No, these people are not very active. Most people are fucking working a desk job. Some are doing construction. Most of the people that I work with, they're not all fucking super active, right? His point is don't land. I like to yell I'm passionate, right? Now, so fats, okay? Fats, they're not bad, but we don't use fats as much. Okay, everything I just named has fats. They're not bad, but you have to understand one thing about fats. They're very high in calories, and I'll explain later on what I mean by that. Okay, fats are not bad. They're another source of energy, but we don't use them as much as we do carbohydrates. We use fat, like I'm using fats right now as I'm speaking to you. Whole eggs have fats. Fats are not bad, all right? Fats are not bad. My people, my clients, the people I just showed you, I would typically keep their fats at anywhere between 40 and 50, okay? 40 and 50 grams. Let me give you an example. One whole avocado avocado, shavakadu, one whole avocado is about 23 grams of fat. One whole avocado is about 23 grams of fat. One whole egg has 5 grams of fat. One whole egg has 5 grams of fat. One whole egg has 5 grams of fat. So if you have one whole avocado and even 2 eggs, right? Even 2 eggs, you're at 33 grams of fat already for the day. If you have 2 whole eggs, my avocado and toast egg people, if you have 2 whole eggs and 1 whole avocado, you're at 3 grams of fat. And I usually keep my clients anywhere between 40 and 50 grams of fat. So, and we're not even counting what you cook it with. Did you cook the egg in butter? Did you cook the egg in olive oil, virgin oil, coconut oil? Right? Don't forget to add that. And that's anywhere between 5 to 10 grams. So now you're at, let's say, 43 grams of fat with just breakfast. Why is that bad? Or it's not bad. It's not bad. Again, there's a difference. There is a difference. There's avocado toast is yummy. It don't build muscle. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. It don't fucking build muscle. How do you only use 5 grams of fat per day? 50. How do you only use? By eating foods that don't have high fat. Okay? Now there's a difference, guys. I need you to understand the difference. There is a difference between eating healthy and eating for a goal. Okay? There's a big difference. There's a big difference between eating healthy and in eating for a goal. Just like there's a big difference between driving around, and in driving to your destination. Okay, there's a big difference. You can drive, I'm driving, cool. Or you can drive to a destination, I know where I want to go. And you need to follow certain directions to get to where you want to go. You just can't drive. Okay? You can keep driving. Doesn't mean you're going to get anywhere you really want to. If you're driving, you're not doing it. I'm driving. But if you have a destination, you need to follow certain directions to get there. It's the same thing with your fitness goals. If you have a goal, it's not just about eating healthy. It's not just about driving. It's about following direct, having a GPS, knowing your destination, and how long it's going to get you there. And Darian to decide the most impeccable intervals. Okay, cool. Bro, my internet's fucking up. Okay. Is that why you cook egg whites instead of the whole eggs? That's why I only use four whole eggs. 4 whole eggs, and I use the egg whites. Yes. It's why I do 4 whole eggs and then the egg whites. And when I use spray, I usually use the pan spray because I don't want to have all the fats. Because I'm having whole eggs, plus if I use oil, like I use oil today because I ran out of spray, so that'll bring my fats up there. But my body's different, But yeah, for people that I just try, and I'll tell you why, okay? And I'll tell you why. Okay? And this is where I teach you the difference between macros and calories. Okay? Calories is like having a girlfriend and she's fully dressed. Macros is like having your girl just wear underwear. She's got a bra and thong. Okay? You can see more. Calories, she looks great. But if you want to see more, you get down to the macros. You take the clothes off. Right? Let me explain. Right? And protein, and 1 gram of protein, it equals to 4 calories. Okay? 1 gram of carbohydrate equals 4 calories. Right? 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. I want you to notice something. Okay? I want you to notice something. There's 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. 9, more than doubled. Do you see why we keep the fats low now? That's why people, I ate a handful of almonds. You ate like fucking 800 calories, bro. Like, yeah, no wonder you're not losing weight. I ate an avocado, I ate some eggs, and I ate something else. And it has like fucking, like beef jerky, trail mix, has like 15, 20 grams of fat. Bro, you just ate like fucking 1,000 fucking calories of fucking trail mix. You understand that? Oh, it's healthy. No, bitch. It's fucking full of fucking calories. Like, motherfucker, what you talking about? It's like 15 grams of fat. You know? What about In-N-Out Burger? Fuck me, In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out Burger. No, bro. The macros on that's fucking crazy. The macros on that's fucking crazy. So we understand that now. That's why we keep the fats low. And the fats are so easy to get up there because you don't really notice that. I just put a little bit of oil. No, you put like 12 grams of fat. 1 tablespoon of oil is 12 grams of fat. If we're keeping our fats below 50, 1 tablespoon of oil is 12. 1. You're like, what? No way. Yeah, the more you know. The more you know. You're wondering, why can't I lose weight? Because you ain't in a calorie deficit, my friend. Right? It's not, I personally use spray. To commit to the complete, all the extra explanations and trackers or diets are just complicated. What about ribeye steak? Ribeye steak. There's nothing wrong with ribeye steak, but there's like 28 grams of fat. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's like 28 grams of fat for like 25 grams of protein. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There's so much fat for like the same amount of fucking protein. You don't want that. Deficit, I'm losing weight. I'm in a calorie deficit and you're losing weight. Yeah, of course. Of course you're going to lose weight, but that doesn't mean you're putting on muscle. Right? That doesn't mean you're putting on muscle. Do we need to eat that? To lose weight, we need to use it. Let's play a game. All right. Let's play a game. Okay? Let's play a game. Let me go bring some materials. Let me bring some materials. Everything we learned, we're going to put it to use. Everything I taught you, we're going to put it to use. Okay? No, don't pick on Liliana. She's participating. I love you guys. Okay? I understand teachers. What the fuck's going on with my motherfucking internet, bitch? Push down, right to the top. Oh no. Right to the top. All right, are we ready to learn? We have our utensils. Push down, right to the top. Push down, right to the top. Okay. All right, beautiful. It's not a bad place. Okay, beautiful. Y'all ready to learn? Cool, nice. Remember, we're going to go based off what we learned. So what are we aiming for? Okay, we're aiming for around 100 grams of protein. We're aiming for 150 to 200 grams of carbs and 40 to 50 grams of fat. Do we understand that? These are the numbers, right? These are the numbers. 100 grams of protein is just the bare minimum. It's not the exact amount, but it's the bare minimum. 150, 200 grams of carbohydrates. This is what I've tested with my clients, and it's been around a good range where people have lost 45 pounds, 50 pounds. So if you want to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, this is good. Fats, anywhere between 40 and 50. Do we understand our reference points? Put a 1 if you understand the reference point. Put a 2 if you don't understand the reference point. It's crazy that I don't give a fuck about calories. I don't care. I don't care. And I'll explain to you in a minute why I don't care about calories. Okay, ready? Starting off with, what do we have here? 100% pure olive oil. All right, let's look at the macros. I'm going to do for both of you guys. How many grams of protein? Zero. Beautiful. Perfect. I gotta show YouTube. YouTube. How many grams of protein? I have to show. You can't really zoom in because it won't let me. But it's 0. This is where protein is. Okay. We're gonna look at how many grams of carbohydrates. How many grams of carbohydrates? How many grams of fat? How many grams of fat? Total fat. Beautiful. 14. Congratulations. Okay? And that is 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon is 14 grams of fat. I need you to understand, when you go out to eat in restaurants, they cook with oil. They cook with oil. There's nothing wrong with it. This is the point I want to get across. You have a limit of $50. It cost you 14. You're still in the clear. You're okay. You're not bad. But do you want to spend 14 of your $50 on fucking this, just this? That's where this is what I'm trying to explain to you. It's when you understand macros, you have a level of freedom. You get to decide where you're going to spend your numbers at. Understand? Put a 1 if you understand, put a 2 if you don't. What's up, Baba? Beautiful. Now, we are going to do a bagel. Okay? We're going to do a bagel. This is a blueberry bagel from Sam's Club. Blueberry bagel from Sam's Club. Okay? How many grams of protein? Beautiful. 12. How many grams of carbohydrates? How many grams of total fat? Total fat. I know, I want to show you YouTube, but it won't let me zoom in. Now, these are the macros for one whole bagel. One whole bagel with nothing on it. With nothing on it. Mr. and Mrs. Cream Cheese. Mr. and Mrs. Cream Cheese. Mr. and Mrs. Butter. Who eats a plain bagel? Only me. Only me. I'm like the only motherfucker that will eat a plain fucking bagel. And I need water to fucking, before I fucking choke on this shit. Right? Hey, butter and cream cheese on my video. Breakfast sandwich with cheese. Breakfast sandwich with cheese. It's not just, the macros are great, and I hope you really enjoyed that. Fuck the connection. Let me know when the connection comes back. Okay, this can go.